Hey, what's up, everybody? It's your girl, Wong Lorene, and this is my new show. That's right, after the show. And we are streaming directly to YouTube. So it's on and popping. Looking for all of the upcoming celebrities, anybody can interview on this channel. Today's show is being brought to you by I'll Do It For You Handyman Service. That's right, doing our thing on that. You can call Kevin at 702-325-8622. And don't forget to watch New Music Mondays. Every Monday, we've been doing it hard for 4 years. We still in the game, y'all. Still in the game. Broadcasting live from N&J Studios on the BU Radio Network on the Wong channel. That's right. So this is my brand new show. It's called After the Show. It's all under the Wong channel, so I don't want to confuse any of you guys. And it is live every Friday. I don't care. See, this is a show that I could do any day of the week, period. But today's guest, I am so very excited about. Longtime friend, business associate, colleague, creative to death. Y'all know who y'all gonna know him after today. I'm talking about Mr. Larry Whitt. What's up, baby?
Hello, my love. Thank you for having me.
Oh my God. I am so Larry. I have tried for 2 years to get you on one of my shows. 2 years. But you
I've been
always do it.
following you.
Well, thank you. But you're always so busy ripping and running, creating, and all of that. And finally, I was able to get you on after the show, and I'm so very grateful. Well, there's a lot to talk about with Larry. This guy is certified in all kind of stuff: hospitality, uh, bridal, creative stuff. I'm gonna let him talk because I might mess it up. But I'm saying this is the most. Listen, ladies, if you need your wedding done, a luxury wedding, I'm gonna make sure y'all have all this information before we leave tonight, baby. And he will fly. This boy out of Miami-Dade is creative. All right, Larry. So how you been?
I've been good, celebrating life. Every day is a celebration. When you get
Yes.
the touch of love, say get up. I've been blessed and doing well.
Well, good. Now tell me about this certification in tourism and
Um,
hospitality management. Tell me about that.
okay, what I did was is that Nova University, which is a school that's located in Fort Lauderdale, Florida, they're known in their hospitality curriculum. So what
Mhm.
they did was during the pandemic, they were
Mhm.
offering online courses where you can get a certification in tourism and hospitality management. And I
Mm.
took the course and got certified.
That's wonderful. So you did that during COVID.
Yes, during COVID, I did a lot of
A lot of
certifications,
stuff.
a lot of
Yeah.
webinars. I did everything that I can think of to just keep me focused. Like I tell people, COVID to me was not when they say a pandemic or like people were making it seem like, oh, this is post apocalypse and all that. It wasn't that for me. It was an awakening to
Mm.
relax and know that
Hmm.
this too shall pass. And when it passed, to be ready to step into another realm. And then that's
Hmm.
when I started working on my book, which I already had been working on for 3 years.
See, and you know what, Larry, I agree with you there. I mean, although it was a devastating pandemic for many people around this world,
Hmm.
many families, many people lost their lives. I'm not taking anything away from that. But if you survived it, you should have been surviving it. In other words, doing what you were doing,
Exactly.
reading, writing, creating shows. I had so many things in mind that I was able to write about and create. So it was a time for that. And I think a lot of people see it that way, Larry.
They did. And then even with me, it was amazing because
Hmm.
when the pandemic hit, I
Hmm.
just bought a new place. So I was getting ready to transition into a new home, and but yet and still I was at my mom's house. But when I tell you, I wouldn't wish the pandemic will come back. But
Hmm.
when I tell you the time I had with my parents and my
Yeah.
brothers was the best time of my life.
Yeah, yeah, it brought families close together. I
I
mean, I
mean, we
could.
watched Hallmark. I cooked. We went to the store. I masked up, and then you see some people that were panicking, and I still
Yeah.
met people that I encouraged during that time. And like I said, it
Mhm.
was just an awakening for me.
Yes, yes. So what do you feel about the vaccination? Do you feel like
Well,
people?
I'll tell anybody in a minute. I'm 100% vaccinated.
Mhm.
Some people say, "Oh, I'm not going to get vaccinated." I'm like, "But when we went to school, we had to be vaccinated to go to school." So,
Mhm.
you get what I'm saying? Like we had to
Yeah,
take vaccines for so many things to go to school to make sure our vaccination record was so up to date. So to me, it
yeah.
was like a no brainer. Like, do I want to have a chance to live? Or
Mhm.
do I want to see what happens because nobody's a Superman? Like even with you, I've had five of my friends. I had two of my friends lost both of their parents to COVID,
Mhm.
and then
Mhm.
I had two of my friends lose their mother to COVID. Then
Mhm.
I've had two friends that actually went to college with me that passed away from COVID. So it
Mhm.
was just like I get a flu shot anyway, and I get a pneumonia shot. Like when I go to the doctor, I'm like, okay, how my vaccination record look? So it didn't bother me,
Mhm. Mhm.
and I
Mhm.
think everybody should. But some people look at it a certain way. I'm not gonna do this. I don't think it's a government conspiracy. I just think that
Mhm.
you should exercise common sense and decide if you want to live.
Exactly. That's key right there, common sense. Yeah, there was a
Yes.
lot of things going around about this conspiracy, but I'm glad I'm vaccinated. All of my family is. I'm able to
Yeah.
travel in a couple weeks. I know it's still going to be some limitations, but yeah. So.
And it is. And even where I live, it's
Mhm.
funny because I don't allow nobody in my home unless you're vaccinated.
Mhm.
And it is no threat to me because I feel that my vaccination and I do my same thing, social distancing and cleaning, but you cannot enter my home if you're not vaccinated.
Yeah. Well, I think that's only fair. I think that's only
Yeah.
to protect you and the people
Yes.
you love.
Exactly.
Absolutely. Absolutely. So, Larry, bring me up to date. Now, Larry and I went to, well, I actually worked at the college at that time, at Bethune-Cookman College. I mean, he was something. He was creating back then. Larry, you were creating back then, all of
Yes.
those years ago. So, Larry always had the ladies.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah,
I was in
yeah.
charge of the girls.
You was in charge of the girls, and they followed you like nobody's business. But I saw something in you then that you probably didn't even see in yourself. I knew you had something really, really special because you did nothing ordinary. Everything was over the top. Everything
Yeah.
was over the top. So do you feel that that's true about yourself now?
I'm even more over the top. I was raised to be over the top. My grandmother,
Yeah.
which I talk about in my book that I have coming out,
Mm-hmm.
my grandmother was a very over the top woman. My
Mm-hmm.
grandmother was the head salesperson when they came to. I know everybody ever heard of Tupperware.
Yeah.
Yeah, she was the head salesperson. Like my grandma used to throw the most no Tupperware, yet the most fabulous Tupperware parties. She
Yeah.
would go decorate, have all her little platters, and a lot of stuff I have since she passed away in 2006. So she passed away. I still have a lot of her stuff, and my grandma would take a piece of fabric and make her one more captain gown, and she would walk through that party. And so everything, I used to just live for her. And then
Yeah.
I don't know if you remember when I first came to Cleveland, she made my clothes.
Yeah, I remember. I
She
remember
made my
that.
clothes. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Those
And I
nice
walked through the
shirts.
campus and nobody really even they just I don't think they understood where I was coming from. Right then, to be honest with you, it was nothing for me to even understand myself because
You
I just
didn't.
that was my normal day life.
you were just normal, but still you stood out. But to you,
Yeah,
it was your comfort level. That's where you were. That's how you entered into
yeah,
the group.
exactly. My
Yeah.
growing up
So
made me fabulous, and I always would treat people fabulous, and I knew I was fabulous.
yeah, yeah. So how much did you learn back then that you're using now? Or have you just wiped the slate clean and reinvented yourself?
I did a little bit of both.
Hmm.
Um, One thing that I know that my personality that I had that which was raising me to always be genuine. So I always been a genuine person. Always like you live life to the fullest and you be fabulous. And some people when I say that some people may comes off as being condescending. To some
Hmm.
people it may seem like you're being a snob, but I was never a snob. You been around me, you know I was never a snob.
Hmm.
Um and what I did was just now I just take it to another level.
Yes. Now you take it to another level because I see some of I follow you, of course, and I
Hmm
see some of the flamboyant things, pre-pandemic that you were doing.
hmm
Like you consider yourself a luxury wedding planner. Talk to me about that. Let us know what that means.
When I got that certification, I took it. Like I was telling people, like I take classes and I get certifications. Because you do need that to have in your portfolio. And
Hmm.
when I say luxury, luxury is a totally different market.
Okay.
Than regular. But what people don't realize, and I tell a lot of my clients, you still can have something that's luxury,
Hmm.
but you limit yourself because you don't want to spend the money.
Mm.
Like I tell a lot
Hmm.
of my clients is when you come to me and you ask for certain things and I tell you the price and you'll be surprised. You know how people are. Oh, I'm not gonna pay this, but people beg for they pay for what they want and they beg for what they need. That's a true statement. And
Mm.
then I tell them like you gotta realize that when you're getting married, you're having a party, you want
Hmm.
this over talk big event. I
Hmm.
mean, you choose to have that. That's not something you have to have, but you want to be luxurious. And
Right.
like I tell people when like if a client comes to me, I have a table set up. Okay, this is my vision for you, and this is my luxury vision for you.
Hmm. Hmm.
And that's how you have to do it. It's really no different. It's just saying you got a certification.
Hmm.
Put it that
Hmm. So when you have these presentations, you show them two ways to do it: the luxury way and just the ordinary way.
both of them to me are luxurious. It's just that
Okay.
some people just like certain things because what they see. But what I do, and then I found that what has made me successful in my business is that
Hmm.
I have clients to do their common sense. It's like
Hmm.
okay, who knows that you have this type of? To me, I go with the five senses: what you see, what
Hmm.
you hear, what you taste, and you know the five senses. So it's like
Yeah.
what you touch and how does it feel? And as long
Hmm.
as it feels good, it's all the same. And
Hmm.
I have two things, and you have a client. Oh, I want this and I want that, but I give them what they want. But I'm very much a person that brings them to reality. Like this is what this costs. Do you really have to have this? If
Oh,
not,
okay.
you're getting the same experience. Who
Hmm.
knows what you pick?
Yeah. Yeah, I see what you're saying. So you could take something ordinary and make it luxurious
Exactly.
looking.
Because
Yeah.
like I tell people, we get into looks now, but when see, I'm old school. So I tell people that to me, luxury is the white, crisp, white tablecloth. Remember back in the day, like a white tablecloth was the classiest thing you could have.
Yeah.
You have to
Yeah.
have a white tablecloth. And I have clients that stick to that mantra, like, I just want a nice, basic, white, elegant tablecloth.
Hmm.
So you
Hmm.
still have to go back in the past, and then you bring things that's in what's in now. But
Hmm.
I tell people that when you do your events, let your events reflect really who you are, because
Yeah.
sometimes you can overdo something, and a people person looks at you, and it's not your personality.
Right. Exactly. So they just push something upon you. So other than weddings, what other things do you create? Just
I do
uh,
pop-up parties. I've been
mhm,
into network parties. I do any celebration, milestone celebrations that people want to do.
mhm,
I'm a paparazzi representative. I'm a director. So
mhm,
I do jewelry parties, and I actually did a party with all the jewelry with centerpieces. So
mhm.
I do that, and I do empowerment summits. Whatever it is an event, I
Mhm.
can do.
Yeah, yeah,
I don't
that's
do
excellent.
one thing I don't do is I don't do like teenage parties.
Yeah.
I'm very now if I do a sweet 16, I if I do it, trust me, I've done the parents' wedding. I did the same sweet 16 for the young
It's a
lady. I did her
generational thing.
baby shower. Yeah,
Yeah.
my clients is I've done a generational clients. I
Mm-hmm.
have done everything that's a milestone in their life.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Well, tell people how they can go and see your work. Let's do that. Let's get that out of the way.
I'm
Uh,
on Instagram.
mm-hmm.
You go to the Larry Whitt Experience on Instagram. You'll see all my photos, as well as my Facebook page, which is Larry Whitt Jr. You can see photos on that, but more or less, I use my Facebook page for everyday inspiration and encouragement. Um,
Okay.
but you can go in there and you can see a lot of the work that I have.
Definitely. So, ladies, he does get on planes and fly, and
Yes.
he could do a wedding from anywhere. I'm sure a lot of this stuff can be done. I mean, eventually you would have to fly to the city for the fight to finalize everything, but a lot of this stuff now can be done through the internet and through
Yeah, and
yeah.
since the pandemic, like I was when we were talking earlier, I have an annual client, which is the City of Miami firefighters. They have this
Hmm.
ball they do every year. They didn't do it last year because of the pandemic. So
Hmm.
lately, I actually our meetings in the planning has been through
Hmm.
Zoom.
Hmm.
So I don't even
Hmm.
really have to go to the place or anything because I have a rapport with different venues. So
Hmm.
it's like I don't really have to travel anywhere to go to a space. Even
Hmm.
when I'm having my book signing reception, like I actually did a virtual tour, went there, talked to the gentleman. I went yesterday, and that was the first time he ever met me.
Hmm.
And we were over
Wow.
there for months. Yeah, everything can be
That's
done through Zoom.
yeah, that's really positioning yourself right there for success if you can do that kind of
Yeah,
stuff. So do
yeah.
you ever do anything for the LBGTQ plus community?
Yes. I'm gonna make a small little announcement, and then I'm gonna talk to you about it later. I plan on producing my own pageant, and I want to do it in Las
Oh,
Vegas.
oh, that is going to be great. So is it going to be trans women or drag
Yes,
queens or
yes,
yeah?
yes.
Oh my
That is my
God.
new thing that I have been working on, and I wanted to do it. I thought about it. I wrote the plans out, and I also did it in 2006. But my grandmother transitioned, and it
Uh-huh.
was it was called the Mister and Miss Creativity Pageant,
Oh
and so
my
you can
God.
imagine like how I want that event to be, and
Oh
I
my
want to host
God.
it right in Las Vegas, Nevada.
Oh, oh, we would love that. We would love that. That would
Giveaway,
be
and I want to give away 5 grand.
oh what? They would be that would be a very, very,
Yeah, so I'm
very
letting you know. So if you know little places, I want to do it no later than 2023. 2023.
2023. Okay.
Yes.
Okay, so
And
that's
another thing that I'm doing, and I'm going
mhm.
to announce it here, and you'll be the first who I even announce it, is that I'm producing a musical play.
Oh, you're doing a play.
A musical.
Okay. So what is it gonna be about?
It's called Just One Moment in Heaven. I'm going to leave it at that.
Mm, okay. Well, yeah, you're right, because people be jacking your ideas and stuff.
Hmm.
So if
But
anybody is
I'm gonna do that in Miami, but I want to do that pageant in Las Vegas.
in Las Vegas, that pageant, I think it would go over very well here. We just left Pride Month here. A lot of good things happen. I mean, we still got a long way to go, but a
Yeah,
lot of
we
good things.
do, we
Yeah.
do. Miami, one thing I can say about Florida here, they've been doing a lot because I went to what they didn't have it. Okay, this was before COVID. The
Mhm.
year before, they had a art show, but all the artists was transgender. I thought it was well, you had to see it was fabulous.
Mm,
It was
mm.
fabulous. And our basil is real popular here in Miami. But they
Yeah.
had this big, it was in Wilson Manors. And Will Manors is like the creme de la creme of the game. When you
Okay.
go there, but they had a big thing, a big art show there, and it was fabulous.
So let me ask you a question. Do you think being gay helps you or hinders you in the creativity world?
I can't answer that because I am who I am. I don't
I mean,
I
but
don't let gay. I don't let gay define me. I'm just a fabulous creative man that's gay.
yeah.
Put
Okay.
it that way.
Yeah.
It doesn't hinder me. I've had circumstances where I know, and I share this with people where I've done weddings, and like when the gentleman meets me, and the first thing he says was, you're not what I expect, and I'm like, what do you mean by that? And he'll be
Mm.
like, when she told us our wedding planner was a man, I just thought you was gonna be this flamboyant thing, man. I'm like, but what makes you
Oh.
think that? But I'm professional, so it's like I'm gay, and I'm proud to be gay. My
Hmm.
parents accept me that I'm gay, but I'm still a professional.
Yeah.
I'm still a man. It don't make me less than a man because I'm gay. I'm still a man.
Yeah. Yeah. So it
And
hasn't.
when
It
you put it
hasn't.
that way, yeah, you have some people that they be so flamboyant, it scares people and this and that. But
Yeah.
one thing about it that I can say that I have established myself to be that yes, I'm a gay man, but I'm professional, and you're going to
Mm-hmm.
respect me. So I'm a businessman,
Mm-hmm.
and I
Mm-hmm.
don't have any problems with that. So it doesn't
Yeah.
hinder me.
It doesn't hinder you at all. It actually makes it better for you from what I'm hearing because people are expecting something altogether different.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they be like, I thought you were gonna be so flamboyant. I'm like, what is flamboyant to you?
So Larry, I want to transition into your book. We got about 5 minutes
Yeah,
left. So I want to
yeah.
make sure that we talk about this. Now, what is the name of your book?
Soiree today, the Larry Whitt way.
So what does that mean?
Soiree is another word for party.
Oh, okay. Swaway.
Yeah, it's another
Yeah.
name for party. But what this book is when I want people to know it's not a book how to be an event planner. It's like when you want to entertain, whether you entertain one on one, you entertain your friends, you entertain whoever you want to. It shows you how to entertain, how much food to buy, how to stock your bar. It's like
Oh.
how to send out your invitations, different ways you can invite people. It's just a book about how
Oh.
to the hostess with the mostest.
Oh, so it's a how-to book
And
about
it's a comprehensive book on entertaining.
wow. I don't think I've ever ran across a book like that, Larry.
You know where I got the idea from? And the first book I ever read, Martha Stewart Entertaining, that will put her on the map. That book put her on the map, but she had recipes on it. I don't have recipes or none of that. I have
Uh-huh.
everything you need in that book, how to have a fabulous party, how much you should be paying for certain things, how to decorate, and
Wow.
how to just do a toast, how to have conversation at dinner. It's up to how
Ooh.
to just do it
I can't wait to get
fabulously.
it. I can't
Yes,
wait to get it. So
that's what the book is about.
oh, the book is going to be, oh Larry, I didn't know that. Oh my
No, people
God.
thought when they say that, oh, it's for me to be at the event plan. I'm like, no, it's for you to read. Well, I talk about, I'm gonna give you one hint. I know you gotta go. I have a hint in there, like how when you invite somebody to your party and they're, we don't use the word handicap. We said they're disabled.
Right.
How do you invite them to your party? What you should have there at the party when they come. I talk about different places. If you have a party in a restaurant, if you have a
Mhm.
party at a nightclub, you have a party at your home. Um, how much liquor you should buy for 10 people to 100 people. I have a chart. It's full of charts, pictures, and my personal experience. And it says, what would Larry do?
Larry, this book is going to be fabulous. With the right
Yes,
promotions, it could very well be a bestseller.
yeah, it's
So
gonna be
it's
sick.
a, yeah, yeah, it's going to be crazy. I had no idea it was.
Yeah, it's a
I thought it was because I wasn't sure about what that soiree.
soiree today. Soiree is a party.
Yeah, I wasn't sure about what
It's
soiree
one of the names
was.
we call parties. We say soiree, hootenanning. We say party. We say libation ceremony. I talk about all that in the book, but I just chose the soiree.
Soiree. I like it. I like it. So we're gonna have you on my other show when that book comes out. But you're doing a book signing. When is that? And tell us the
August. It's
location.
gonna be August. It's August 28th. It's gonna be at this space called Mo Space MIA, which is in Miami. It's a fabulous, intimate space.
Hmm.
And what I did was I'm doing pre-orders for the book. You pick your book up at the event, and then I sign it in front of you. I'm having hors d'oeuvres. I have people I work with, like I don't call them vendors, my creative partners.
Hmm.
They're gonna be there, caterers. I'm gonna have cake. What you name it, I'm gonna have it. It's gonna be at my event.
Oh gosh, I wish I could fly in for that. August the 25th. Uh,
28th.
I mean 28th. That's gonna
Yeah.
be fabulous. Well, we're gonna make sure that we promote that on my on all of my social media sites because people people from everywhere else fly into Vegas. We fly out to South Beach.
Yeah. And then I'm gonna actually have well, I'm working on it where the event is gonna be live streamed. So I'll make sure that you know about that as well.
Yeah, yeah. If it's gonna be live stream, we gotta hook something up. Yeah, maybe I could put it on after the
Yeah.
show. You know what I'm saying? So
Got you.
I'll do anything I can to help you out. So we're
No
winding
problem.
down. We got about a minute left. So any final words for the audience? We want to go over
I want
again.
everybody now celebrate life, love the life you live, and live the life you love. That's all
Yes.
I want to say for everybody.
Wow. That's it. You saying a lot. Life is so short. We were just discussing off air about a friend of ours that passed away.
Yeah.
Everybody is, we take life too serious. Let's loosen up a bit. I
I even
agree
told
with
my
you
and
there.
I even told my mom. I was like, Mom, something happened to me day tomorrow. Don't be sad. When you show me, put a cocktail glass in my hand. And she's like, what? I was like, because I have lived my life. I did it my way. Like Frank Sinatra, I did it my way.
Did it
I
my
have
way.
lived my life. Yes.
Yes. So on Instagram, they can get you where again, Larry? Go ahead and give us that
The
again.
Larry Whitt experience.
Larry Whitt Experience on Instagram. On Facebook, it's Larry Whitt.
Larry
A-
Whitt, yes.
yeah, WITT. I'll make sure that I put that in all of the when I'm reposting it. Well, our time is winding down, and
I
we
thank
gotta
you so
go.
much.
But that's okay. I can't get enough of Larry Whitt, y'all. When he puts this book out, I'm gonna bring him back on my other show, and I want y'all to order the book. All right, I'm sure it's gonna be fantastic. It's gonna be like a Bible for some people. When you get ready to do your
Oh
party,
yes,
put
yeah.
pull out that book from Larry Whitt and get it all
Yeah,
together. Well, Larry, I wish you the
exactly.
best, and I'll be
Thank
in touch
you.
with you real soon.
And I love you and love everybody who's watching this. And remember, celebrate your life.
That's right. I appreciate you, Larry. You take care, babe.
All right, my love.
Okay, bye bye.
All right.